Okay, so we're here with another Dodge 3.3 liter, and we had to change out the ignition coil. Okay, it's a 10 millimeter. You want to remove these two, get this out the way. You can release this line right here. It kind of bugs you. I was finished. I wanted to do the video, but then I was kind of a little bit preoccupied. Um, Firing order is simple. You can take a picture of and write each one where it goes, or you can just go by what Google's telling you from the dealer manufacturer. What I did was grab negative and positive cable when I released them from the battery, touched them together, and left them on for a minute so that there's a hard reset. We're going to go and cycle the key for 13 seconds and then cycle and pull the key out and then put the key back in so that the TIPM goes back into learning mode, and you don't have to go to the dealer to get this damn thing scanned and for them to turn everything on and all of that damn crap. Excuse the French, but Dodges usually have big problems with this, especially with the fuel pump relay. Majority of people think, you can do certain things. This is why we technicians get paid big money, because we're knowledgeable and stuff like this. I'm making this video so that I can teach people about this particular vehicle, this particular brand. I'm seeing a whole bunch of them on this side. This is the fourth caravan that I had to deal with the tipping problem, and one of the videos that I posted yesterday or the day before was about how you can get the codes. And it's kind of funny how this one has the same goddamn codes, P1684, which has to do with air-fuel mixture ratio. But she also has a code on her scanner, which is showing up the ignition coil, which we already swapped out already. So this is coil number 2. When I put it on my scope, cylinder number 1 and cylinder number 6 are working, and then you see them drop off and then pick back up again, and then they drop off again and then pick back up again. It's only 1 and 6. Okay, when you're trying to crank number 1 and the cylinder fuel goes down, you won't be able to get the crank, and it spins over and it spins over. So this is why sometimes you get 2 to 3 spins before she spins back up again. Okay, it all has to do with programming this baby right here. Follow the directions. Sometimes you have to do an hour, which is what we call a soft reset. A hard reset will be 24 hours, and you have to pinch them together, tie them up, whatever the case may be, so that positive and negative is touching. It's basically causing a short. Everything basically gets wiped. This little baby goes back into default mode, and this baby also, which goes back into learning mode, and it starts learning all the parameters of your engine, everything, crank, cam, O2s, EGR, which this one has an EGR delete. On the other video that I have, whoever was playing with it took off the cap. I don't know why, but I got an EGR system for this if it needs an EGR system, but it does not for this particular vehicle. For the other one that I'm working on that has a crank and no start, I got fire, I got fuel, but again, the P1684 code doesn't show up on anyone's scanner. I can use the Mac Pro, I can use my launch scanner, and I'm talking about these are $3,000 scanners, not these little cheap handheld Bluetooth scanners or the ones you get at the auto stores. No, these are snap-on scanners. I'm using the Modus, and I still can't get this code. So in the other video, the 3-key turn on will give this computer to talk to the dashboard and get the code out of this computer. Again, low-end scanners will not pick up this one. It's again that P1684 code, which throws me to an FU mixture, which has to do with what? O2 sensors and not no firing order, but because the customer scanner came up with this, she wants to have a peace of mind that at least we changed this since it's under warranty. I swapped it out just to make sure number 1 and number 6 were failing on it anyways when I did my check, so she has a peace of mind there. But that 1684, I told her to order some O2 sensors, and hopefully that will fix all the other little hiccups that it has, because these particular vehicles are very temperamental. It's all controlled by this baby right here, and when these two babies are not talking to each other, you end up with real bad problems. Car won't crank, car will stall out while you're driving. You got different issues. The fuel pump will work, and then all of a sudden it will stop. You will get a no crank situation where all your lights, all the Christmas tree will turn on, but you won't even hear anything but the relays cranking over. You get real crazy thing when this is not programmed right. These cars are controlled by a computer, so if you're not a computer genius, don't mess with it. If you know how to change parts, that's by all goods, it's a good thing. But if you don't know nothing about computer, and as far as shocking it or damaging these things, because these things, all they do is one little shock and game over. You have to replace this. Dealership wants $3,000 for one of these, and if you can find one in pick and pull that's functional and working, you're lucky, because majority of the ones in pick and pull, they've already been damaged by starter and fuel pump relay sides on these TIPM, or also known as the fuse control modulars, okay? FCMs. These FCMs are made where? China, okay? Cheapest part under the cheapest production, even back then, before, the whole China war thing going on with, the trade war going on today. But these things don't have any quality controls, and these things are very temperamental. You short one of these things out, it's game over for your vehicle. When these things start acting up, they go haywire. I've seen some of these literally shut down a whole vehicle where people are changing relays and changing parts that have nothing to do with the engine starting. It has to do with computer control management. Okay? Computer control management controls everything on this vehicle. And when this puppy are not talking to each other together in sync, this vehicle will not start. And if it starts, it's running rough, and then it will die. It will shut off on you within 5 minutes, or while you're on the roads coming to a stop. Or you get crank, but no start, or you get no crank, nothing but all Christmas trees. And that's it. So again, positive, negative, 24 hours, hard reset. We'll reset the TIPM, so that way you can reprogram everything all over again, okay? Start with the positive cable first, and then connect your negative cable. Make sure that all your leads are properly connected. As you can see, they already try to ground this one out. Majority of these computers have a ground issues, because these computers control the grounds going to these sensors that are literally controlling these vehicles. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'm not here for thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm here to spread the knowledge. Happy wrenching, and feed your brain, because it's hungry.